Welcome to Truth Moment. So the truth of life is actually pretty simple, but it actually, thousands of years, very smart people. The Rambam called Aristotle, and I read many of his writings. Chachama Amiti, the truly wise person. He was the teacher of Alexander the Great. He was a very smart man, but yet, I would say, from my humble perspective, and I've read a lot, the only place that I found the absolute truth is within Chabad Hasidus, kind of a branch of Jewish mysticism. And so you say, there's so many smart people. Why couldn't they figure out the truth? And the answer is very simple. Because the truth doesn't begin with your mind. Your mind is like a little robot that was put in a room and says, figure out everything that's in this room. But he didn't figure out the truth. There was once a Rebbe that said, two people come to a pond, a scientist and, let's say, a Rebbe. And the scientist says, I can see based on the ripples that it must be somebody threw a rock in here about 10 minutes ago, and the rock was weighed about 1 pound. And the Rebbe says, I wonder why someone came here 10 minutes ago and threw in a rock. The why of life can never be explained by the details of life. The why made the details. The details don't make the why. And when we're looking at the scientific perspective, we're looking from the outside in. We're not understanding it from the inside out. And that's what Jewish mysticism can give us, which is, why did God make the world in the first place? Because once you understand the why, then the details make sense. It's like, imagine a Martian comes and he sees a home, a room here, a room there, a bathroom, a kitchen. He says, I don't understand this. Like, why do you have 2 sinks in this place? What's going on? Then actually somebody says, well, people live here. Oh, now it makes sense. Here they go to the bathroom, here they wash their hands, here they this, here they that. And the same thing is that the reason this world exists is because God loves. And God loves is why we exist, why we all have a unique role in the world, why the world is built for the marriage, for union of love. Everything can boil down to one word: God loves. And once you understand that, everything else can fit in. And I can say one last thing on the subject, that if your philosophy, including your religious philosophy, includes this principle of God loves, it's correct. But once it veers off, like we find in Islam, or branches of Islam that are sadistic and evil, then it's not the truth. It's just simply not the truth. Thank you so much.